Hello everyone. Today's video lecture we start the hydrostatic extrusion process. In previous video lecture we completed the cold or impact extrusion process. Hydrostatic extrusion process or hot extrusion process. Hydro means liquid. A liquid medium is used inside the sealed container during the operation to minimize the frictional forces. Let us see in detail. What is meant by hydrostatic extrusion? The work plate is surrounded with the fluid inside the container, and the fluid is pressurized by the forward motion of the ram to place the fluid inside the container, and that fluid is pressurized by the forward motion of the ram. It may be either direct or indirect extrusion. So this hydrostatic extrusion process carries out by direct or indirect extrusion, and it is usually performed on a high speed mechanical press. So fast extrusion process. There is no friction inside the container because of the liquid medium, and friction is minimized at the die opening. If used at high temperature, special fluids and procedures must be followed. Hydrostatic pressure on the work and no friction situation increase the material's ductility. Hence, this pressure can be used on a metal that would be too brittle on conventional extrusion methods. See the hydrostatic extrusion process, in which the workpiece is formed by the action of liquid pressurized medium on the work metal instead of the direct application of the load through a ram. Due to this, a friction forces will be minimized. Next, this process is also applicable for ductile metals, and here high reduction ratio are possible. The preparation of starting work billet is important. The work billet must be formed with the taper at one end. You see in the figure, the taper at one end to fit tightly into the die entry angle, so that it acts as a seal to prevent fluid leakage through die hole under pressure. So initially, you have to prepare the black or billet initially tapered, that will be fit correctly to the die. The surrounding of this billet have to working fluid medium to control the frictional forces with respect to the container and work billet. After that, you have to apply the force from the ram. The cross-sectional area of this billet reduced, and we get the desired output of the product. If you see in cross-sectional view, this is a container. A metal billet is first loaded into a container having a die holes. A ram compress the material, forcing it to flow through the die holes. Fluid is placed inside this container due to minimizing frictional forces. If you see, the initial position of the billet is tapered because it will be sealed correctly to the die. When pressing ram, force occurs to the billet. At the output, we get the reduced product comes from the die. Next we see the advantages of hydrostatic extrusion process. It elimination of large friction force between the billet and the container wall. As earlier I told, possible to use dies with a very low semicone angle, that is alpha angle is a minimum here. This process can be done hot, warm or cold. However, the temperature is limited by the stability of the fluid used. This is the disadvantages of hydrostatic extrusion process. It is difficult to contain the fluid under the effects of high pressure, so 2 gigapascal. It may decrease the process efficiency in terms of billet to container volume ratio. The billets have to be prepared by tapering one end so that it matches the die entry angle. This is the applications. Cladding of metals takes place, making a wire of less ductile materials, and it is used for a nuclear reactor, a fuel rods manufacturing purpose. So the major advantage of hydrostatic extrusion is the negligible friction between the work metal and the container wall due to the work metal being completely surrounded by the fluid medium. This also means effective lubrication between the work surfaces, which results in good surface finish and dimensional accuracy of the extruded part. Okay, this is all about the hydrostatic extrusion process. Hope all of you understand this concept. Thank you.